Hey guys, so today I have this bee journal for you. This journal was made using a couple different kits. One of them was My Porch Prints. I used her bee journal kit, her loaded bee envelope kit, and I think also her bee postcards. And then I also used an Ephemera's Vintage Garden bee kit to make this journal, and then some other different papers and ephemera and things thrown in as well. So the cover here is this loaded envelope. It has a fabric cover otherwise, and this ribbon is just wrapped around. So starting with the loaded envelope here, this is just tied on like this because I wanted you to be able to take the envelope completely off if you didn't want the bulkiness of that on the top. But the loaded envelope has 3 different pockets. One that's all the way, one that's about this long, and then this little guy up front. And these are just loaded with tags and other little pieces from her kit, which are just so pretty. Just all these little tags and this little folder, and then it has this gorgeous little butterfly here that I just loved. I loved putting this together. It was so much fun. This was my first like loaded envelope kit, like something that I wasn't making myself at home, like using a kit to make it. And I think she had excellent directions and everything else on how to use this. So if you're like me and this was your first time using a kit that is somebody else's, I recommend trying one of hers. She has a few different other kinds that definitely I want to try. So that is the cover. And then, yeah, so this is covered in unbleached muslin. It has 7 signatures. And then I just added this little faded honeycomb pattern to the edges just to give it a little more of a rustic-y type feel. And then the inside, I found some old scrapbook paper that I had that just sort of had this like golden writing, and I don't know, I just felt like that matched with the whole bee theme because it was very gardeny and golden. And there is the cover. And then here are some of the pages, and I used all different kinds of paper. I've had a couple questions. People have asked me what kind of paper I use. Mostly cardstock, and then I have a couple of premium Nita papers. If I haven't talked about those before and you guys want to see a video, I'm happy to give you one. And then I've got a little bit of collaging here. And this splits up a little bit in case you want to write something under it. Another little pocket with some different tags from the kit inside. And a little bee. I believe this is from the Ephemera's kit, but I could be wrong, but I think that's where that's from. And this is from the My Porch Print kit, and I love these pages that she put in here. As always, you guys know I like to keep a lot of room for journaling, and there is plenty of that in here. Lots of plain pages for people to write on however they want. And then we keep the little knots in here just in case. Some people I know like to put like dangles or charms. So I always leave that open in case somebody wants to do that. More beautiful pages. I love just like the little touch of aqua here. And then there's a little envelope. This was part of the kit as well with the bee. And then on the inside is one of the bee postcards. Just slipped inside there. Over the edge, and then it's already fallen out, but tucked into this side I had this little guy just with one of these little tabs on it. I like the little touch of the bee right here. Some more honeycomb print paper. I love it, it's so beautiful. This is super cute as well. Just the one little bee in the center and the lemon. So very cute. And yeah, so I included the Ephemera's kit just because I loved the yellow, but I wanted a little bit something to like contrast with it. And I think it works pretty well. So here's another one of those postcards just tucked in between the pages here. More bee paper. And then here is another little tuck spot that I put in here for anyone. You can like tuck stuff behind here, or you could just leave it as a little collage and write on it, whichever you'd like to do. I think, yeah, and I left this guy open as another little tuck spot too if you wanted. Just a really big, I just love this honeycomb print paper. It's beautiful. More pages. And then here is a little envelope. And inside is just a plain tag on one side and the postcard paper on the other. Just tucked in here. Oops, falling down between our boards here. So, sorry guys, I have real boards on the table here just to add some contrast because I have a very dark table. It's hard to kind of see what I'm showing you, but they like to slide around a lot. I need to get one of those fancy wood backgrounds everybody else has got. That's on my list of things to do if I could just remember to do it. More pages. The flowers and the bumblebee. And then this guy's just taped in here with some washi and a little bit of the honeycomb stenciling. Another one of the bee postcards. And that postcard paper. Another little collage slash tuck spot back here with different pieces of ephemera in it. More journaling space. Another tag with another little tuck spot in it. More of this. Oh, this is really beautiful. Really love that. Another little postcard that you can flip up and flip down in case you want to write something behind it there. I did a little bit of stamping with my postcard stamp. Love that. It always adds just a little something to like otherwise plain pages. More beautiful papers. I just think she did such a great job, you guys. If you're interested in making a bee kit, definitely worth getting this. This one and the ephemera is both beautiful. The ephemeras is really meant, it has a very specific directions attached to it, so I sort of cut it up and put it for my own purposes, you know. You gotta make your kits work for you as you like. So back here, and another couple pieces of ephemera. And then another really beautiful envelope with the little bee theme on it. And beautiful postcard on the inside. Get this all tucked back in. And then, yeah, some more of the stenciling. I went a little bit heavier on this page. I was enjoying experimenting with that. These on the back side. Put that back on. And more of the honeycomb print. And this is another little tuck spot. This guy's a little bit different in that this is a, like, there's tuck space behind it, and then there's also, this is a little folder in here. So you can use either part to tuck things behind. And a little bit of collaging, and I think this is also like slightly up in case you wanted to tuck something there. And then in here, I have a little bookmark with a little tab at the top and just a little sleeve. You can tuck this bookmark in there, or you can tuck something else in there if you prefer. More bee pages. I just love how this like honey color looks with that aqua. Lots and lots of journaling space. And that's also part of the reason that I included the little loaded envelope with it, because if you're the kind of person that doesn't like a ton of space, you know, then you can always add more. And that's another tip, like if you're selling your own journals, and you're like me and you just don't like to collage or put something on every single page, you can always include something like a loaded envelope to give the person purchasing it, you know, the opportunity to do more with, and they'll have, you know, matching materials to make that happen. More pages. Another little envelope. This is like a floating envelope that I just taped down with a couple pieces of washi. And then there is a little tiny envelope inside. And in here, see if I can get it open, there are a bunch of little words. Bee words: blossom, sweet, beautiful. And then there's also just a little piece of, a little letter type piece here. All tucked in there, just in case, again, in case somebody wanted to do, you know, more decorating or whatever, they got that in there. And then there are a couple pieces of tags and papers and such that you can use. And since this is washi down like this, obviously the whole thing can come up and you can put it somewhere else if you like. Another little flip to journal behind. This spread here, this is really gorgeous. I love it. I had to make that like a full 2-page spread because I just loved it so much. More beautiful pages. Some more honeycomb pattern paper. Another little tuck spot with some tickets. And this guy in here. So space to put behind here or through here. Pretty too. More bee pages. A little more of that honeycomb stamping. This is like a little floating pocket. I chose not to glue this one down and just let it sort of float as like a bookmark. And then inside there is a little tabbed piece. I like how the little bee guy I can't talk. I like how the little bee guy peeks out there. Oh, and there's another little tag in here too. And another postcard. And another postcard tuck spot here with different pieces of ephemera tucked back there. More honeycomb pages. Another little cute envelope inside here with a tag. And the little bee to end it. And then this is the other side of that gold paper. Hopefully that's picking up on camera. So yeah. So this is my bee journal. The first time I've done a bee journal. I really had fun with it. I will link, this is going to go up in my Etsy shop. I will put a link below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.